Alright, what's up guys? I wanted to talk about my story, about how I came up with trading, how it's currently going, and yeah, basically where I am right now. So currently we are in February of 2026 and I'm currently staying in Bali, and yeah, right now I do full-time day trading, and yeah, I wanted to talk about how I came here. So how I came into trading was 2 years ago. 2 years ago I started with trading like how everyone else basically got started, with signals. And from there on, I joined a signal group. That signal group was talking about how we could make some money. I was 16 years old. Currently I'm 18. So at the time I was like 16 years old and I wanted to learn how to trade, how to make money. And so yeah, I came up with that and was starting to lose money basically, because that's the whole thing with signal groups. So I started losing money, and then I thought like, okay, I want to learn this skill because I knew there was a way to make money of this. So then I started to learn. I basically searched up on YouTube how to trade XAU USD, so how to trade gold, and there was some videos talking about support and resistance, but that was not my it was not my thing. But I really just wanted to learn, so I just used the support and resistance strategy. I learned a lot of bullshit, and I watched the videos from Raja Banks. If you don't know that guy, he's basically a gold trader. I don't know. So I got into trading gold, and I again lost money, and then I was introduced to prop firms. Then I started trading the support and resistance strategy. I really didn't know what I was doing, but I thought, okay, maybe I will make money this way. And of course, coming into trading, I didn't know what my journey would look like. I just thought, okay, at some point I will start making money. But I was still young. I just had a lot of emotions, and I thought it was, oh damn, okay, my bad. So I thought it was easy way to making a lot of money, but turned out to be the hardest way to the easiest money. But yeah, we all learned it the hard way, and we all lost money. So yeah, after a few months of learning, I saw some people trading ICT, and ICT for me in Netherlands, it meant some technical stuff with computers. So I thought, what the fuck is this? So then I started looking up into it, and I saw New York bulletproof, I don't know, silver bullet strategy. And yeah, that's the way how I got introduced into ICT and to more of the different strategies. So from there on, I started learning, and I basically searched up a lot of videos, a lot of creators, everything, and I started to make notes of like basically everything. So every video I would see, I would start making notes of it, and I have like 5 books full of notes. And at one point I thought like, okay, I was trading the strategy, but I didn't have a clear plan. So at one point I was like, okay, I'm going to start doing this more seriously. So I started gathering every piece of the puzzle. So I started taking some advice from this guy, some advice from this guy, and then I basically created my own strategy. And at that time I like had enough knowledge, and this was about 1 year and a half in. I had the knowledge to know how to trade. Basically, I knew how to trade, but I just didn't have a good plan. So then I started to write my plan down, and I started to trade forex first. But then uh, my lifestyle, etc., and my personality didn't really fit with the forex trading, because it was more like it was better on the higher time frames, and I don't like holding positions for a long time. So then I started to getting into futures trading, and that's where it really changed for me. About 1 year ago, I started trading with a futures firm, and I passed the challenge and even got a payout of 3,000, something like that. And from there on, I started to learn more, but then I lost the account after the payout, and then I started trading my private account, and that also didn't went good. So I took a step back and I reevaluate, and I saw, okay, you know how to trade, but you don't know how to manage your risk, because that's also a part of trading. So then I started to sit behind my desk, analyze my strategy, analyze my risk management strategy, and basically rewriting everything. So the reason why I did that was because I didn't have clear structure. I didn't have a good risk management plan. I didn't have my strategy was somewhat clear, but it wasn't clear enough. I sometimes traded the London, I sometimes traded the New York session, So then I wanted only one thing and focus on one thing only, and that was one same time, same strategy, same risk management. And yeah, so that's what I worked on. And fast forward, that was about 8 months ago, and that's when I got my stuff back on track. I had clear structure because that's what I was missing. I had a clear strategy, I had a clear plan that I followed every day, and I journaled everything. That was one thing that I was always missing, that was journaling. I never journal. I always heard about journaling and how it would improve you, but I never did it. But after some point, I just realized, okay, you are doing something, maybe you are doing it good, maybe you're doing it wrong, but how do you know if you don't journal? So at that point, I started journaling, and I started journaling everything. I started journaling why I entered the trade. I started to journal the reasoning behind the trade, my emotions that I felt during the trade, after the trade, why I took a trade, and what I could have done better, because we want to improve. So that's where my focus was for like 3 months, and I saw a lot of results. I also started to apply a risk management plan where I scaled prop firms, because I started trading that on prop firms, and I scaled to like 800K in funding. But unfortunately, my funding ticks got shut down, and I lost like, how much was that, 300K. So we're back at 500K in funding right now. It's a bit unfortunate, but yeah, that's just how it is. Trading is just unsure. And yeah, currently we are in a losing streak, but I don't let that affect me. I keep journaling, because without journaling, that way you're not going to improve. If you don't journal, you don't know what you are doing right or what you are doing wrong, so you can't get better. You don't know what you need to do more of. You don't know what you need to do less of. Of course, over time you will, but with journaling you will just know, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what I don't need to do. And you analyze, just like how you analyze the charts, you analyze your data, and that's how you get better. So that's where your focus needs to be. It doesn't need to be on the money, it needs to be on the data. That's where you need to analyze, that's where the real work gets done. Because on the charts you just see candlesticks. Everyone can do that. But can you analyze your data? Can you do the boring work? Can you do the stuff that no one wants to do? Because that's how you get what everyone wants, but no one does. So yeah, that's basically how I got where I'm now. Currently 500K funding, something like that. And I'm just trying to scale my prop firm, scale my payouts, and grow from there. My goals for this year are just to scale and to manage my prop firms with a good risk management, and to keep doing the same and adapt, because I see the last few weeks I've been missing a lot of entries. How did I know? Because I journaled and I reflected on my data. I started to analyze my data. So that is also how I'm now going to work on not missing entries and being more confident behind the charts. And even when times are a little bit harder, just staying patient. Thanks for watching this video. Like and let me guys know in comments what you think of these types of videos, if I should create more or not.